Hey, what's up, guys? So it's freezing cold. We got about a 30-knot wind, so you're gonna hear the up in your ear the whole time. But I'm standing here in front of this beautiful piece of machinery, and today we're gonna get the fuel system clean. I'm gonna clean the injectors. We're gonna put a starter on it, run some battery cables, and we're gonna start this thing up. So you know, hang loose, watch. We'll try and keep some good footage. Jessica will be here in a couple hours, and then she'll be running the camera. Well, what? Look, would you look at this guy?
Hey guys, what's up?
You guys all know Chad Keegan, and Chad decided he's gonna run down here and help me get this truck going, and then he's gonna help me drive it to Georgia. So, man, this is gonna be a great time, good adventure. Let's get started, huh? Well, I mean, that's not entirely impossible, but I don't see it, and that's a critical, mission critical piece. My fuel system. Nope, I found it. It's in the truck. I was gonna say, man, there's no way I left that at Rogers. Yeah, I just couldn't remember what I did with it. I brought some peanut butter. Before we leave tonight, Chad, remind me.
Set some traps?
Yep, we'll set this rat trap. I don't think there's anything living in it. I think when he brought it here, the rat wasn't home.
And they slid out?
Yep.
Right on. Well, they're driving like, yeah, maybe a top note.
Yeah.
They're coming back down here. It's not meant for these little cars.
Right? Yeah. I seen you were slipping behind.
Well, I just took... I don't want to blow a tire right. I got this crap in the back. I don't want to sit here and have to deal with that.
All right.
That was my biggest fear coming down. I'm like, man, if I blow a tire, I'm going to be on the side of the road digging a bunch
with all that stuff in the truck? Oh, yeah. Miserable.
Yeah. These brake lines, these air lines don't look too bad.
Right, the back ones are junk.
Lie to you.
Okay, so I've looked 4 times, and it's that same hose that I just had in my hand. It's this one here, and then it's this one here, and that's this one. What are you trying to do?
You guys have an airline out here?
We can.
Trying to unplug this.
Yeah, give me a minute. That might get...
Yes, I did, sir.
That is so crazy that was the correct line. So I don't know what's going on. I hate to lay down here thinking I'm stupid, but I sure feel stupid right now. Hey, Roger, you gonna kill me if I tell you to take that same line back off? And when you take that one, when you take that one off, Raj, put this one on, so that it's not leaking on the ground. This is just crazy as I've ever seen.
I feel that vibe.
I don't have any idea what I'm doing here. All of a sudden. Yeah, they can stop for sure.
That's what I'm saying. We could get the socket back, and then we'll figure out the approach on the next one.
The approach is you should hold it to get 18 mil before fucking.
There's an 18 millimeter deep well socket here.
What?
No, nope, there's not.
Say there's a swivel one, but
Let me see if I can get you one.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell. Hey, is this thing loose?
Yeah.
Can we, can you help me? Just move it over that way a little bit.
This is.
No, yeah, just pick that up. So, no, that's fine. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Perfect.
The camera's not on right now, Tony. As well.
Yeah.
He's yelling at the receptionist, so they turned the camera. This thing actually has metric bolts on it? It might just be what's in.
Well, I would say 11/16 is just too tight.
That's so weird. It is coming back through the feed. It's not returning. That's going to be a problem. This fuel system's going to be a problem because it's returning through the feed. So something in the fuel system is making it come backwards, which is not really even a thing. So that's a very interesting concept. So what's supposed to happen is supposed to suck fuel through the first filter, and then it goes up into the fuel pump. Then it comes back out of the fuel pump in here, goes through this filter, and then goes back into the fuel system. And then after it goes through the fuel system, it comes out this line right here, which is that line that goes on the bottom of the tank. But somehow it's coming out of this line. This line.
That should be your pickup.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know. Tell me if you can see this, where this line is. Can you see this line?
That one?
Yeah.
This.
That one. What is that? That's the bottom one? Yeah, that's that line.
No, it's the smaller one. Yeah, the one we're moving is a smaller one.
This one? The other one that goes up front. So that's the return line, the one on the top of the tank. This is a loose one that I have off.
That's not the one we put on the other side.
So that one that you're pulling right now is which one?
The small one up
That goes up to the front. So this is the return line. I don't know why they would ever return fuel through the top and draw out of the bottom, but maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Well, I mean, I can't tell me either. Can you take this hose up there?
Yeah, you want to take it out?
Yeah, because I'm going to put it in this bucket right here. All right, good. Yeah. Oh, watch yourself. Sorry, bro.
Can you get the impact on there? There's your ball. So you'll get that.
Yeah, that should be flowing out of there like crazy. That's really crazy. Hey, one of you guys needs to remind me not to put the fuel jug under the gas tank where the rusty exhaust rolls into it. Okay? Oh boy. How's it going, Chad?
Try and get soaked up here.
Nice. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is while Chad's up in there, I'm going to spray a little bit of this Cyclo breakaway on some of these fuel fittings, and maybe... Alright. Yep, okay. Look at that. That's amazing. I tried 5 times to get her loose. 1 30-second squirt of breakaway and it's open. I like it. Picasso. You guys are going to have to listen to me sniffle because, well, it's cold out.
That's right.
I'm going to get my headset on. Oh, Chad, I'll let you wear this while we're driving and see if you like it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, if you want, you can use...
I'm gonna have to use a ratchet because I don't want to trip that out. Exactly what's gonna happen.
All right. All right, guys, so what I did was I took off the feed line from the fuel tanks, and then I added my own feed line, which goes to this pump down here. You guys are familiar with that pump. That's the James Pretty transfer pump. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you my patented fuel system cleaning technique. So first thing you do is take your sleeve of your jacket and you get all the dirt out of this bucket. See, and then we go and get some of my patented formula out of the truck. Okay, so step one, stage one, you want to just get you some plain old transmission oil, and you just want to put a little bit in the fuel. Okay, just a little bit, about like that. All right, because we're going to need a little bit more of it for the second stage. And then once you get that done, then you take your safety valve off of your brand new TSC fuel can and just add a little bit of diesel fuel. Now, you want your diesel fuel slash transmission oil to be a nice pink concoction. It'll look a lot like Faygo Red Pop. Faygo doesn't sponsor me, but I do love Faygo. So we're gonna use 2 buckets today because we don't want to run the nasty fuel that's in the truck right now into our clean bucket, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to get a second bucket, and we'll let the return line go into the second bucket until that fuel runs pink, and then we'll move that return line into here and we'll have a constant supply of clean fuel. Now, we're hoping that Chad doesn't kick this bucket over because it's the only amount of fuel we have today. I only allotted myself 4.5 gallons of pink joy. So let's see, now I need to locate the return line, and actually I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it return to the fuel tank for the first 30 seconds. So that's going to be the plan. Return to the fuel cell for 30 seconds, and then yeah, you guys know what I'm getting at. All right, so we're going to turn this fuel pump right side up, and we'll put her right here, and then our feed line will be right there. Whoops. All right, so that's the suction line. We're going to get a zip tie, big zip tie.
Got him.
Zip tie, got him, huh? Nice. Put a big zip tie right here, and we'll get some battery cables, and we'll be right back. We're just about ready to start this thing.
Okay.
When I say just about ready, I mean within the next 4 hours.
By the end of today, we will be ready.
So I'm going to tell you that this is the wrong line. Raj? This is not the correct fuel line. This is not the correct fuel line. Well, and I was wrong, because there ain't no fuel coming out of this line.
You got a problem then, buddy, because there's only one other one.
And the other one's going to the cross tube? The one with the valve?
Straight across, yeah.
Well, plug that line back on, because that ain't the right line.
What is that then?
Don't know, that's the feed line, probably the one I unhooked up here to put fuel in the truck. Because why wouldn't it feed off this tank when my Kenworths all feed off that tank?
Well, this is a Detroit motor.
Yeah, everything's backwards.
Everything is backwards because that's how that day cab is. It's this side is the tank that sucks fuel versus mine are all on the other side.
I almost dispute.
Well, you can.
So where would the feed go then? Where would the return be?
It'll be a smaller hose going into the side of the tank, I think. Oh boy, Which one of you guys can get my extension out of the fuel bucket? I mean, it's okay. I didn't need it anyway.
This is the one I see. There's a cap here.
That's the transfer going over.
Yes, sir.
And there's going to be one more somewhere else. Is there anything on the top of this tank?
No, sir.
Nothing anywhere.
This is so amazing.
It's got to be on the other side then, because this is only transfer one. This tank has nothing. So that's either a bottom. That's got to be the one from the bottom.
Well,
The bottom line?
he did.
Yeah.
Okay, and that diesel's not coming back from that.
Nothing's coming out of it. And it was flowing into the tank. We saw it.
Right, it's coming out of the sucker tube.
Well, here, let me hook this up and you tell me if it's coming through the sucker tube still. Is there fuel flowing into there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Find these hooked back up real quick.
yeah.
So we ain't dumping a bunch
Here, Raj, can you get this back under there?
Like straight to it or down the same path?
Down the same path.
A little bit of wiggling and stuff involved.
Well, I know, but we should try and make it happen if you can.
And then pretty much from here it was just wherever.
Okay. Bring it over towards that intake.
I got a case I gotta get out.
I'm gonna stand over here and do this valve cover. Nope, I don't know where that is. We'll have to just improvise. Yeah. Yep, we can get another piece of wire easy. Come on now. Show me the money.
Okay, so I still gotta keep trying to here's an air tank, right? Like these two that are
Yes, those are air tanks.
unrelated.
Yep, those are what make the truck stop. Dude, this motor looks brand new, dude. Okay, we got several stuck injectors over here. We have 3 stuck injectors on this side. And so we got fuel, clean fuel running through that injector, right? So all we do is yep. And now see, you're familiar with these fuel metering rods, right?
Yeah.
So you see that one's loose, that one is not, that one's not. So once you get this injector going up and down, this should free up. You just don't want to ruin these fuel lines, or we're waiting for next day mail from a buddy of mine. Got that extended reach. Takes about 3 or 4, maybe 5 times, and then it should pop up by itself. And once it, yeah, that's getting real easy. Once it pops up by itself, then you just use this and push it up and down a few times, and then it should free that up. The problem is people get anxious. See how that one's starting to come back? People get anxious and they don't wait, and then they try and pry on this and it breaks that. Is it going all the way? Yep. Okay, and now come on out of there.
Move freely?
Nope, not yet. We'll have to keep going. I brought 3 injectors.
Just in case.
Yep, that's all I had too. I would have brought 8 if I could have got them. Now every time you do this, you're putting fuel in the cylinder. So now when you roll it over, you do risk breaking your arm. Okay, so I'm going to very gently try and return that. There, yeah, it's loose. See? I know my hand's in your way, but so yep. So now what we're going to do is we'll get these other ones pop free, and then we're going to roll the engine over. And as we roll the engine over, they all should be working, and this should stay free. And you see these have a single bolt and a spring. The non-silver versions have 2 bolts. So if it sticks one, it sticks them all. That's what you probably ran into. But with these, if it sticks one, it'll only stick one. So it'll be super high idle, but it won't run away. It'll sound like it's running away. And that's awesome, isn't it?
Learn something every day.
I do as well. I think once I start thinking I know everything, I need to quit working on shit.
Right.
Because you know as well as I do.
So with it down where it is right now, it's
Yeah,
all the way down, or
it's-
could you tap it? To
It's
help free it
stuck. I think it's stuck all the way down because we rolled the motor over, right?
up? Right.
So there, now it is. Here it hit.
Yeah.
Solid. And then you don't want to break these fuel lines. I should have brought them. Yeah, that one's going to be a pain in the ass.
Maybe get up here, but
Maybe. We get in there and use it on that bolt.
On your valve.
Yeah.
Boy, it don't want to go up, though, does it?
No, it's stuck. We'll see. Yeah. I might save that one till last. Just move to this front one. Nope, those two are gonna be a pain in the ass. Fuck. So it's not so bad because these two are on the same one, right? So we can take the jakes off. And then I can just go straight down with the vice grips and grab it, and we can pry it up against the rocker. So this right here, this is the oil bypass tube, because you have oil that comes in these two rockers, and then the oil goes through this bolt into here. And inside this is why I don't want to take these apart, because I didn't bring any. Inside these, there's a rubber grommet, and you screw the nut back up against the rubber grommet, and that's the only seal. So if I break one of those, we're waiting 2 days to get some. So I don't want to take them apart, and I actually forgot that, or I would have brought some. I have a whole set of jakes, and I almost brought the whole box, and I thought, no, I don't need those. But let me see. Do we got a better choice for a pry bar that has a smaller blade?
Did you buy the multi-pack, James?
I did.
You want to be cheap?
I did. I bought them. Yeah, I do not want to break that fuel line. I can overnight stuff if I can get to them. Yeah, from Japan. If I can get to my guy before end of business. But Get on there, come on. Ah. As Chad Keegan would say, get on there.
See what Mr. Pretty's doing.
So this is a process of, see, this is a fuel metering rod down here at the bottom, and what happens is they get stuck. You see this front one, when I move this rack, it's not moving right, and neither is this one. These
Right.
two are stuck.
Yeah, you can see these two right here popping out, whatnot. Yeah.
And then you see this space right here between the rocker and the injector. This injector is stuck down.
Gotcha.
So what we're going to do is we're just taking a pry bar, and we're grabbing that injector and we're prying it up, and then we'll tap it down with a hammer and pry it up. And after about 3, 4, 5 of those, that thing loosens up, and then that fuel rod will start moving on and out. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. So that's the idea. I just tap it down. Now I'm gonna get a hold of it with these custom ground needle nose pliers, and I just get a hold of it, and then you reach the pry bar up in there, and you pull that up. See that plunger come up?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is take my old 2-stroker custom design push tube, which is just basically a 3/8 extension, and we push that injector back down.
Okay,
all the way.
so now it looks like it's got a little spring in it, so
we'll just keep working it.
looks like it's starting to loosen up then.
Yep, it should come back all the way to the top. It hasn't yet, so we'll pull it one more time.
Well, it looks like it's getting close at least. And boy, it's probably about 15-mile-per-hour wind out here, giving a gust. You know, I was sitting there, I'm thinking to myself the other day, hopefully this air compressor is good and we don't have any issues with it, because I don't know if we said this or not, we're going to drive this truck back to Georgia. So not as only this will it start, but it's basically a ground up rebuild on half the things and components for this working truck. Yeah, I do got that covered. Those high points look pretty decent for that, so almost forgot it, but that all looks good in there.
All right, cool.
So yeah, that's the progress for right now.
Okay, guys. So hopefully you caught all that. We really only had 3 stuck injectors on the whole motor. I've been running fuel through the system for about an hour, hour and a half now, and we had 3 stuck injectors. 1 was really bad, 2 were kind of bad. We got the racks working on both sides. We're gonna rig up some cables, and we're gonna get ready to start this thing, but we're gonna get the air intake pipe off, find a board in case we need to snuff it out, and I'll probably be on this side, and Levin on the other side, and Roger watching him, and Tony watching me, and Chad watching all of us, and we'll make sure that this thing's oiling, and we'll go from there. Somebody's gonna have to be watching inside. Maybe Chad will be inside watching the oil pressure gauge, and we'll just see how it goes. So anyways, let's get you a better vantage point. And for now, we're just gonna be moving stuff around and doing some cables and stuff. So I'll just let you watch that. Yep. Yep. Man.
If it didn't work so darn good.
Yeah, I don't. Give me some lube real quick.
Gotcha. Where I see it. I see. What do you want specifically?
Cyclone breakaway.
Gotcha. I got you, bro. Here you go.
Never heard of it.
Well, you're about to see miracles happen right now, bro.
All right, let's let this sit for a while.
It only takes 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yep.
Nope.
What did you just do? Did you drop the cyclo breakaway? Hey, have you guys seen the cyclo breakaway?
Doing nothing but turning this fucking line here.
Well, I mean, I can't guarantee that it's going to work.
It's just turning the line. I don't want to. They're not breaking free at all. Either one of them. I don't want to snap this.
Okay, perfect. It'll be fine. Fuck it. Let's run this bitch. Let's run it. So you're going to go like this.
Boom.
If I say Chad, and it's going to be loud. If it starts, I'll tell you what, you ain't got to wait for me. If it goes, brah, you need to do
It
it.
starts running away is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let me get my other camera hooked up.
And
too,
this
so
is going to be
shoot it from
spinning.
the back. Right here.
Yeah.
So don't get my leg.
Don't
in
put
there.
your shillelagh up in there.
Let me get that my GoPro running.
You keep moving that board around when you climb in and out of there.
Moving?
That's the Squish Chad board. If you knock that down, this cab's coming down.
Hold on. You need to learn one thing about James Pretty. He's
I'm super
anxious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is overly concerned with
Yeah.
your health.
Why don't you guys all come in here? Tony, bring that dog. Chad, I need you out here.
You want me up here?
I need you out here. Just for a minute. Watch your head. Watch that board. You don't slam that cab down on you. Crazy man.
Hey.
Be careful. You guys all have the number for 911, right? Yeah, stand over here where you can see it. All up right here. Let me get rid of this jacket. Let me get rid of this jacket. I don't want to have this jacket on. All right. You're not in. Come over here. Roger, come over here. Get in frame. Let me come back here with you guys. All right, guys, look. So this is the team so far. What we got done is we got all the airbags ready to come off. You saw me and Roger clean out that rat's nest. Chad here's been doing the cab jack system, and he's going to be the emergency stop guy. We're going to get this thing rolling, and we're going to make it make noise. And I'm always nervous when I start in Detroit, but I got a good team with me, so let's get after it.
First, you're gonna crank. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got the fuel off. Chad, if it runs, crank it. Okay, I'm going fuel on.
Oh my God! I should get that camera right up
She's
here.
getting ready. You want to?
Yeah, because I want these injectors going.
I got a video of that.
All right.
I mean, do whatever you want, brother.
Yeah,
Go grab my GoPro.
Okay.
Good as it's gonna get.
Okay. All right, I'm going fuel off. Okay, crank. I'm going to start it. Chad, I don't want you to be...
You want me to get out?
Yeah, the whole thing is kind of moving quite
the
a
whole
lot.
thing is shifting.
All right, so here's the thing.
A little sketchy, but
Chad, I'm starting to oil.
Okay, so if it goes, brah, cover the turbo. Don't get your fingers in there. Don't touch that 4x4. All that stuff. Who wants to watch the driver's side to make sure that all the injectors are moving? Who wants to watch the passenger side? I'll watch the driver's side.
I'll stand right here.
I'll work the juice. Okay, and I want to be able to make sure I can work that one. So I'm going to go fuel off for the first few. You're going to crank. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay, I've got the fuel off. Chad, if it runs, stop it. Crank it. Okay, I'm going fuel on.
Oh my God, I should get that camera right up here.
She's getting ready. You want to?
Yeah, because I want these injectors going.
I got a video of that.
All right.
I mean, do whatever you want.
Yeah, do what you want.
Go grab my GoPro off.
All right. This thing's about to make smoke, brother.
Yeah, shooting right down at us.
This is getting ready. This is getting ready to make some noise, bro.
As long as it don't get going.
Yeah, and I can get the fuel back off, most likely.
Okay.
All right.
You got her clipped on?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay. All right, I'm going fuel off. Okay, crank. I got her. All right, pull her up there.